Hello and welcome. Today I will be trans-investigating Catherine Tyldesley, who is currently a British actress who plays Eva in the UK TV soap called Coronation Street. In the last few months this person has become so obvious that in another few years no one will be in any doubt that this is a man pretending to be a woman. But of course I will elaborate further to help prove that this is indeed the case. As you can see, the photos of Catherine show exactly why there are plans to write her out of the show. I don't normally start with the face, but the masculine features are now so pronounced and striking. So let's get this said just for the record. The jaw is square and wide, the male brow ridge is there, high cheekbones, and obviously massive skull. The chin looks suspect, mainly because it is an imposter and it has no right to have been put there. The shoulders are big, square, wide, muscular and defined, which means if this is a real woman, the hips will need to be just as wide, but of course they're not. Illustration, I should start using a different diagram, but it still shows the correct gender proportions, and that is that the shoulders on a real woman should not be wider than the hips. But don't take anyone's word for it, check this on your female friends. All these people I investigate look the same, but they don't look like the rest of us. These dresses clearly do not complement or highlight the feminine shape, or more importantly confirm it. Hence why fashion itself is often employed to hide what is a male shape and create the illusion of a feminine one. Hands in the pockets to widen the hip area. What woman these days wants to do that, unless of course famous people or magazines tell them it's the in thing to do. And crossing the legs to help create a curvy overall shape to the body, but a man can do that just as well. This is probably one of the most convincing trannies I've investigated, and I don't think this person is even in their 30s yet. And these images just remind me of Paris Hilton. I've no idea whether it's the underlying bone structure or the look of the jaw when it comes to natural male testosterone kicking in as they get out of their 20s. But there will always be these examples of trans people and MTFs who will look a lot worse than others. This is a fact of life, but I'm certainly not complaining, because it allows me and you to help convince others, which is the purpose of this channel. I don't mind preaching to the converted, but I'm sure you'll agree that what is most important is that these videos are structured towards those who still have questions. I have to admit, one would be distracted by the fake breasts and feminine features, but the speed with which this person has transformed from lighter features when I saw him on TV only a few years ago, and now to what can only be said is a very chiselled look. This is Catherine's partner and child. If these trannies didn't appear and present themselves as parents, the game would be up pretty quickly. And of course, more female body shaming, a low-fat male physique on the cover of Fit and Well. I don't think any real woman would be fit and well if they look like this. These images, particularly on the skull, are endless, and I realise I always miss some aspect, like the large hands, but I'd say, for me, that just about covers it. I'm showing this photo in particular because in my opinion I'm sure that it has been doctored photoshopped. There are many examples of this happening mainly on quote-unquote candid beach photos. The reason I think this is because the shape of the hip area is what you would expect to see on a real woman. However, this shape is not represented on the previous body photos shown in this video. It's logical to conclude that you'd get a lot more people noticing something was wrong if the tranny look that you see on the catwalks was seen on the beach. Remember, all these people look the same, but they don't look like the rest of us. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Robin Poe, one of the subscribers to the channel, for reminding me in the comments section that for many of these people they are raised as the opposite gender from childhood and have very little choice. Therefore, I also see them as victims. I know they are working for the system against us, but it's important never to become what I believe this system wants us to become, and that is to hate. If you like this video, please feel free to like, share, sub-bell and subscribe, and I will hopefully speak to you again in my next trans investigation. If you are new to the channel, do watch this short video that finally convinced me of what is possible to change a person's gender appearance and voice. Take care, and thanks as always for watching.
Rainbow Passage. When the sunlight strikes raindrops in the air, they act as a prism and form a rainbow. The rainbow is a division of white light into many beautiful colors. These take the shape of a long round arch, with its path high above, and its two ends apparently beyond the horizon.
Rainbow passage. When the sunlight strikes raindrops in the air, they act as a prism and form a rainbow. The rainbow is a division of white light into many beautiful colors. These take the shape of a long arch, with its path high above, and its two ends apparently beyond the horizon. There is, according to legend, a boiling pot of gold at one end. People look, but no one ever finds it. When a man looks for something beyond his reach, his friends say he's looking for the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.